even though you're still relatively young on a panel, a lot of experience, I'd imagine your role has changed this year, helping out a lot of young players in their first year, and they're certainly have stood up to the experience as well.
Yeah, no, it's great to see a few younger players making the team now. You've seen St.Rynaghs made his first start there in the last game, and it made a big impact. And the likes of Grode and David Tudor have played a lot through the year too. And like these guys are only 20, so it's great to see that youth coming through.
You're from a very special club. I suppose I don't mean to shower you with praise, but you know what hurling means out here. You had such a fantastic run 2015, 2018. It's nearly a 3-year cycle at the minute because, you know, with no disrespect, might not be a lot of people's favourites at the start of the year, but it would take a fool right off Coolderry, and I think every game you went out, you were made work for it.
Well, yeah, I suppose we got a good start beating Belmont and Tyrone, and you know the year kind of set up for us after those two victories. And no, look, it was very enjoyable throughout the year now. So
you were made work all the way, as Brian said, against Tyrone the last day. A team you knew well. Many people were saying this was going to be Tyrone's breakthrough, but while you got a very good start, they were trying to hunt you down all the while. And really, I think your physicality and your experience at that level came to the fore.
Yeah, look, we got a good run. We were 9 points up at one stage in the second half, and they got 6 unanswered points. And look, we scraped through in the end. That's just the way it was. And they fought all the way, in fairness. And look, yeah, we probably did work hard, and we had to work hard again, kind of wait back up again for the last quarter and pull through.
You've played St.Rynaghs obviously in 2015, you won on that day, you know them inside out, you know they're going for obviously for 3 in a row, maybe the form team in the county the last while, but I do think that you know yourselves out here, you're well able to match them on their day too. There's been little or nothing between you the last couple of years.
Yeah, look, they got the better of us this year in Championship, and look, between the top 4 or 5 teams in Offaly, there's never going to be too much between them, and especially in finals, so look, we're just looking forward to the big day now.
I know out here hurling is everything. How special is it for not only your family, your teammates out here, and seeing the service of some of the older boys? They're going for multiple titles, the same as yourself at this stage. But the likes of Brian, Kevin, Martin, I'd imagine as a young player coming in, you're still learning off them on the job.
Oh yeah, like, and that experience, especially in trainings and encouraging the youth. Now I'm nearly getting to the stage now where you're turning to younger lads and encouraging them and telling them, giving them, I suppose, bits of encouragement as well. But no, it is great. Like, and you know, I've been training with them now for 7, 8 years now, and look, it's brilliant. Like, they're leaders, and the world leaders 7, 8 years ago to me too. So,
personally, your last question for you: when you get the county final day, many people would say would have questioned whether Coolderry could go to the well again. When you get the momentum behind you, the support of so loyal here, what does it mean as a player going out next Sunday?
Look, I'll be very proud to be putting on a Coolderry jersey next Sunday, and even to see the buzz throughout the week here, and people will be wishing you luck. And look, it's what you do it for. Like,
Ben, you will be playing in your second county final in a short space of time next Sunday, so it's something you're looking forward to, obviously, again with St.Rynaghs.
Yeah, it's strange that you get to play 2 county finals in 1 year, or even in the couple of months. Like, but yeah, look, we're just it's always great to be in a county final, and whether you're playing one in once a year or twice a year, it doesn't really matter. We're just happy to be in one, so yeah, really looking forward to it.
And you're, as I said to Ken earlier, you hit the ground running after last year, or the 2020 finals, so your form has been quite good.
Yeah, I suppose, probably why we won the final. We were obviously in good nick going into it, and we just kept that momentum going. We also had a 1 match played before everybody else, so we also probably got a little bit more of a head start. And just managed to keep the momentum going and managed to stay going strong in the matches, and have a final now to look forward to next weekend. You've had a couple of good battles with Kilcormac-Callaghy in recent years, but I think in the group game against Coolderry there wasn't much in it either. Yeah, there was a lot of teams played this year now. We actually had good battles, KK obviously being the main one, and Coolderry, it was a close game near the end. I think it was 2 points, and every time we play Coolderry, it's always a tough day at the office. There's a lot of teams now. It's getting very competitive with the way the structure is now, that you don't really get too many easy games. So yeah, we had our backs to the wall now after the first county final win this year, but luckily it played off for us well. As a player, has it been a little bit more enjoyable maybe this year? At least it hasn't been as affected with fixtures being called off like last year, etc. Yeah, massively. Like probably the worst thing last year was just not getting to play that county final. It was just a real downer on us all, because everybody's geared up for a county final, and to not have that then and not knowing when it's going to be, it's a lot of uncertainty. So it was great now not to have to worry about games being postponed or anything like that. And just like that, you just really get to enjoy it and don't have to have any worries. It's like it just brings you back to what it was like before COVID, really. I really enjoyed it.
I see, obviously, there's such a proud history of hurling here in St.Rynaghs. A lot of previous champions, their photos on the wall here. So to win another title in 3 in a row then would be something very memorable for you, obviously.
Yeah, we always wondered what it take to go up on that wall now. So I think there's a couple there now that have 4 medals on it. So I don't know, look, it's only a picture on the wall at the end of the day. There's lads that have no pictures up there, and there's clubs that have won way more than Rynaghs has won, and they probably don't have pictures on the wall, But yeah, look, every time we do be in here, it's a nice reminder to show what the club is about and what it means to the people that are in the club to win them. And I think all these pictures were actually done by someone free of charge years and years ago. Just kind of it's a little bit of a wake up call to show like that. There's a bit of history here in the club, and it's always nice to kind of look back at it and see that there was people before us, and there are people coming after us, and yeah, it's nice a reminder.